Yangon ships and planes were scouring the coast of southern Myanmar on Wednesday after a military aircraft vanished over the Andaman Sea with 120 soldiers, family members and crew on board, the army and civil aviation officials said. The Chinese-made Y-8-200F transport plane left the coastal town of Myak at 1:06 p.m. 0636 GMT, heading north to Myanmar and Apo's largest city of Yangon on a regular weekly military flight that stops at several coastal towns along the way, officials said. The plane lost contact 29 minutes after takeoff while flying at 18,000 feet, 5,485 meters, over the sea, about 43 miles, 70 kilometers, west of the town of Doi, the military said. We don't and Apo's know what exactly happened to this plane after the loss of contact, said Kayate, a civil aviation official at Myak Airport. Civil aviation authorities initially said there were 105 people on board. The military later said those on board included 106 soldiers and their family members and 14 crew. The maximum capacity of the aircraft was 200 people, said a military officer. It is monsoon season in Myanmar, but Kayate said the weather had been normal with good visibility when the plane took off. The military launched a search soon after the plane went missing, mobilizing 6 Navy ships and 3 military planes, said the Army in a news release. The search continued as darkness fell. Some 300 to 400 people, including firefighters, medics, emergency and welfare officials, gathered on the shore near the town of Longlan, close to the area where the Navy search was concentrated, said Nay Myothwind, the chairman of the local funeral association, from the scene. We haven't and Apo's seen any trace of the plane yet, Nay Myothwind told Reuters by telephone. He doubles as a member of the local hospital and Apo's emergency team. Ongwind, a local police officer also speaking from the scene by telephone, confirmed that there were a large number of people gathered on the beach. He said because they had not found any trace of the plane they were moving to other areas along the shore. The aircraft was bought in March 2016 and had a total of 809 flying hours. It was carrying 2.4 tons of supplies, the military said. Aircraft incidents, both civilian and military, are not uncommon in the Southeast Asian country. A military helicopter crashed in June last year in central Myanmar, killing 3 military personnel on board. 5 military personnel were killed last February after an Air Force aircraft crashed in the country's capital Naypyidaw, according to media reports. 2 people were killed and 11 injured after a small plane crashed in central Myanmar in 2012.